Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara.
My name is Olga.
Y'all, oh my gosh, I'm trying to talk and get ready for work. We need to catch up so bad. I feel like every time I sit down to film, something happens. Like something almost happened today, but no self-sabotage. So this is probably gonna be a two-part video because I want to show y'all what I got from the Sephora sale, all the ridiculousness, because it was, and that's okay. Because if you want to just catch up, hang out, chit chat.
Sit back, relax, and get a snack.
Yeah, sit back, relax, and get a snack. And definitely consider joining the community if you just want to get it together with me, together. Because I love to have you back. I need you. I need you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? Today, I'm doing great. Today is the first day back from spring break and I'm getting ready to go to work. It's actually 6:56. Nope, it's 6:59. I need to try to leave out of here about 7:15, 7:20. And then I'll come back later, hopefully, and film my Sephora haul. But I wanted to catch y'all up because it's been 2 weeks since my last video, which was an eyeshadow declutter. I also have been trying to incorporate some short form content. It's tough though. Short form content, just because it's short form, and I'm sure you all know this, it's still takes time and editing and effort, and it's just been tough. But let's catch up on everything. Braces update. My braces will be coming off in 3 weeks, and I'm very excited about it. So last week I got a permanent retainer in my mouth behind 6 of my bottom teeth. I did think that that meant that I was not going to have to wear a like the fitted retainer at night, but that's not what that meant. So oops for me, and that's okay. So I did get fitted for the removable retainers, but I got the permanent retainer installed, and I'm not really sure. Well, I don't really have a choice at this point. I don't care for it because it feels, I just have to get used to it. It's been about a week today, and it's basically a bonded retainer, but it's not it might be a bar, I'm not sure, but all you can really see are these metal lines. I'll pop a picture up, so mouth warning, trigger warning if you don't like to see inside people's mouths, but you might be curious because you might be getting braces, or you might be getting your braces removed, and you might want to know what it looks like. So you see these little metal lines going through, and there's like clear bonding over it. So when I rub my tongue against the bottoms of my teeth, you can feel it.
So guys, I've been studying
Japanese.
Japanese. All right, you can go back.
No, August has a big interest in learning Japanese, which I think is very cool. So we did go to a bookstore for the very first time in life, which is sad because I grew up in the library. But I am, making those changes for these children because they need to be in a bookstore. Even though Barnes & Nobles is very expensive. August is gonna go so I can finish chatting with y'all and be focused on what I wanna say. I will get used to the retainer, but it just feels very odd. You also see I'm back in my bedroom. I just decided for right now that having all of the equipment in the living room is just a lot for me, and it's giving me a little bit of anxiety when I go, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's wires, there's this. In my bedroom, I just have this little, it's not little, but I have this setup in here, and it will make it easier for me to do the morning recording again, which I love doing, and I want to get back into it. So during spring break, we did not go anywhere, which we usually do. Last year, we went to South Beach, and it was a great time, but I need to be better with my finances. I want to try not to charge as much and just really pay for things. So we did not go anywhere. However, my basement flooded. Now, for those of you who have been with me, you will know that I had water in my basement and I had to get the basement waterproofed. It was a big out-of-pocket expense. And that just happened over time because I had a sump pump that wasn't working and I did not know. So this time, because the basement still isn't used a whole lot, because I never got the basement totally finished. It was almost there, like new carpet, new flooring. It just needed some paint, but you could be down there, but nobody's really down there. So every once in a while, I will flush the toilet down there just to make sure things are okay, and just, you know, so the toilet stays clean and things like that. Well, apparently I had a faulty valve, so it continued to run. I just went upstairs and, you know, was minding my own business, and it continued to run. And then the pumping system down there, that was faulty as well. So I woke up to a laundry room full of standing water, about 3 inches deep. And not only was it standing water, it was contaminated water. It went out of the laundry room under the landing of the steps into the main room in the basement with the new carpet, into the back room that at one point was going to be a YouTube room. And all of it has to be replaced. There was no smell, thankfully, because no one really uses the bathroom that much down there, but it was still categorized as contaminated water. And so I had to have a crew come, and they came that day, which was awesome. And I had to have fans for 3 days. And then they took the fans up. So now we're just waiting for the piece of the pump to come in, and then they'll replace that. And then I'll be able to get the basement finished. But you know what? I was thinking about it as a learning lesson. I mean, part of me was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't have everything totally finished, because they had to take out a lot of drywall as well. But I was like, is this because I procrastinated fixing it up in the first place? But I don't want to think like that. But that is a thought that did come through my mind. But this time there will be no procrastination. And I realize now that procrastination has been a huge problem for me that causes me to do self-sabotage, honestly. And I'm over it. I'm so over all of it. So that happened on Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe, I think. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday, because they came back Saturday to collect the fans. Saturday was also a River's birthday party, so that was a blast. That's always fun. And then Sunday was Easter, and now I'm back to work. So another update, I am going to Creators and Friends, which is coming up, and I am very excited about that. Y'all, fun fact, not fun fact, but I have found a Patrick Ta blush that works for me. Can you believe that, y'all? This one is called Not Too Much, and I just cannot believe that this blush works for me. It is the perfect shade. It's one of those brownie beige shades, and it did not evaporate off of my face. It just made me so excited. I just kept seeing all these shades that I like, and I'm like, everybody loves these blushes except for me. Like, what is going on? And I was just like, you know what? During the sale, I'm going to try it one more time. I think 3 times is a charm, apparently. Yeah, so I love it. And I have been doing the powder first and then the cream. All right, what else? There's something else that happened. My basement flooded. I had recorded a makeup new releases video last week, and I tried 3 times to edit that video. And the screen video, which is what I take from my phone to overlay on the video so y'all can see what I'm looking at on my phone. Every time I put it to overlay, like with me here, the whole thing turned black. And just so y'all know, I am still using my phone to edit. Don't even say anything. I know my iPad has been sitting there, but where I have to go is just not the most convenient location. But that's another procrastination situation where I'm gonna make it a priority, because I don't think that would have happened, because my phone is just so overloaded. My phone is like, girl, I'm not built for this. So I got frustrated, and then I was like, oh, is this a sign that maybe I'm not supposed to do the makeup release video? I'm not really sure. So I just let that idea go, and I'll do another one soon. I've been reading, y'all. I finished the first book, A Court of Thorn and Roses, and that's the first book in the Court of Thorn and Roses series. So I am going to be starting book number 2. It is something Mist and Fury. Court of Mist and Fury is sitting by my bed because I am trying to read before bed. And I also started a self-improvement book called, I think it's called The Understanding of the 5 Hearts. And it's basically talking about the heart's intelligence. And there are like 5, I don't know if there's stages, but there's like 5 hearts or 5 heart intelligences. I'll have to give you more information, but I'm really excited about that book. I'm trying to think of where I saw that book. It might have been when I went to Barnes and Nobles, and I was like, I'm not paying Barnes and Noble prices, but I did buy the boys a couple things just so they had the experience of buying books. But I was like, oh, I'll just get mine from Amazon. So I purchased that and I started that last night. There's some meditations in there, so it's not going to be something that I'm going to be able to just listen to. So I also have Audible, because if I don't have Audible, I won't be reading anything. So I'm able to continue with the reading while I'm cooking and doing other things, which makes me very happy to be reading again, because I love learning and I love books. I love to read. In addition to that, I bought the new Hunger Games book. So I'm going to be starting that. I'm not sure if I want to take a break from the A Court of Thorn and Roses series and start the other book, the Hunger Games book. So I have to think about how I want to do that. But let me know if you are reading something. What are you reading? Because I'm trying to read, y'all. Like, I have really been getting myself together over this break. I've been working on my food intake. I've been tracking my food for about 55 days, and it has been very eye-opening about what I'm eating. Y'all, sorry, I meant to talk about, I'll talk about it later, but I have been wanting a couple palettes from Lunar Beauty for like a really long time, like a couple years. And they had a 34% off sale, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. So this is Nude Prism, and I'm just gonna do something super chill because now it's 7-Eleven and I'm playing around. I'll just point to the shades. Not sure which book I wanna read first, so let me know what you think. Have you read the new Hunger Games book? And I know that one just came out, but I kind of want to read it since right now people are talking about it, because I want to talk about it. Because the A Court of Thorn and Roses series is all on YouTube, so I was able to like look at a little summary. They have some little cute summaries and podcasts and things like that about the book, but I really enjoyed it. So for those who are into high fantasy books, and I'm probably preaching to the choir here because many of you probably know about this series, it is a high fantasy book. It's got fairies in it, but they're not fairies like Tinkerbell fairies. You know, they're like people fairies. It reminds me a little bit of Twilight, but they're not vampires, so maybe not. Anyway, I really enjoyed the book, and I enjoyed listening on Audible as well. I ended up having a lot of credits on Audible because Ariel and I were reading we read Fire and Blood, which a small snippet of Fire and Blood is the House of Dragons show. So we wanted to read that. So we did that and then didn't read anything else. So she and I have all these credits. So I was like, I'm going to use these credits. So actually, the second book of the A Court of Thorn and Roses, which is the Mist and Fury book, I bought the theatrical version. So it's got sound effects and characters and all that. So I'm real excited because it's just going to sound like, you know, this like dramatization. So I'm really into that. And I'll probably do the same thing for the Hunger Games book if I can, if they have that version available. But maybe I'll take a break and do the Hunger Games because I'm excited. I did watch the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I really liked that movie. So, but Hunger Games got on my nerves about the third book. But the first and second Hunger Games book I really liked. So your girl is getting back into reading. I'm back doing my Bible study and really revisiting the winter art goals that I had. I didn't really lose sight of them, but just keeping them in the forefront. Getting up at 5 if I can, trying to work out. I've been walking because the weather has been like really fantastic. So I've been doing that on my lunch. I'm gonna do this shade. I've been doing that on my lunch break, which has been great. And yeah, I'm just back on it. I think the one thing that I'm still stuck on is what I want to do with Beauty and the Frizz, because I love Beauty and the Frizz and I love this community and I still love makeup, but I don't know. I just am having trouble with my footing right now with content and what I want to do. And lately my focus honestly has been on food and being healthy, aging gracefully. I'm really starting to change as I'm hitting my mid 40s, and I've been watching a lot of that content And those are the things that I really enjoy talking about. And food has been like a huge thing, huge, especially since I've been tracking and really understanding what I'm putting in my body and calories and all that kind of stuff, because I thought I was doing a good job, and I'm not doing a bad job, but not doing as well as I thought, especially when it comes to like some of the things I really need to consume, like protein and fiber, like really sitting down and fleshing those numbers out. Not that I feel like I have to stick to it every day, but I'm like, girl, no. And I'm just noticing like my body, I don't want to say it's saggy. I'm not trying to put that out there like that, but I'm not claiming the sag, but it's happening. And I'm like, oh, hell no, girl. So I'm trying to lose weight between 20 pounds might be a lot, but maybe 15. Trying to lose weight without losing my muscle, and the protein is important and the fiber. Yesterday I did great with it, but I was thinking certain foods have fiber. They don't have no fiber. Just making stuff up. So that's like what's happening right now. But see how we're talking? Like, I love talking. I love this type of chit chattiness because I'm trying to talk to like a real person that's going through it with me. And I feel like I could be like that. I feel like I'm like that. Can be everybody's best friend. When I'm just like reviewing makeup and stuff, it's so, sometimes I just feel like I have to make sure I include this and talk about this. And sometimes I don't be wanting to talk about that, to be honest. I mean, I do want to talk about it, but I'm contradicting myself. I know. I think I'm going to go with I don't even have a liner with me. So we're just going to take this Fenty right here and go ahead with that. And I do have to do my edges. Okay. And then we're going to be good to go. I just need a little color. Yeah, that's perfect. So this is my look for today. I'm going to go ahead and be happy with it. And the last thing, about to say, where's my Hourglass powder? So this is that new Kosas setting spray. So we'll see. And then I'm just trying to think, it's not really about the numbers, but I'm just trying to figure out what to do as far as, should I start it? Not another channel, but a new channel. Like with the folks that are in the community that want to, go that route. Cause I feel that my channel was like really pushed out in the beginning for what I was doing with the indie makeup. And now I haven't been doing that at all. Did y'all know that Unearthly, they shut down their affiliate program for now? But they stopped sending me stuff. And I get it, because you want the people that are going to advertise your things. And it's cool like that things change and people may not move on, because I love the stuff I have from Unearthly. But I'm just using them as an example. So I get it. So I don't know. I might not be on the re-up when they do the revamping of their program. Which is okay. Yeah, I think this looks good. All right, edges, and I need my edge control, so let me grab that. I'm gonna look over here real quick because I have a mirror. This is the little edge control situation. Let me know how y'all have been doing, because I'm about to finish phase 1 of this video because I gotta go to work. And then I think I'm gonna try to come back this evening, because I'd love to put this video up tonight. I was like 2 weeks, unacceptable. But it is acceptable. I mean, things happen. But you know what I'm saying? I miss talking to y'all. I keep saying, y'all are like my friends. So then I'm like, I didn't get together with anybody, didn't talk to anybody. So I'd love to know what's going on with y'all. How, if you had spring break, how did it go? Just how have you been faring in life in this crazy world? I mean, I really love this community, and it's not really, we can't really escape, what's going on, but it is a lot going on. But it's nice to just be able to catch up and talk to your friends and have a community of people where you can feel vulnerable. And that's what I do this for. That's what it is. So I'm just trying to figure it out, y'all. But I still love my makeup though. I lost my mind at this damn sale. But I already started putting stuff on Mercari, because I'm like, there's just stuff that's great and it's just sitting here. So I'm really like, as I bring things in, because I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not going to buy makeup. Not saying that. But I definitely made up for the makeup that I haven't bought this year at the Sephora sale. But last year, I would have been buying makeup all along and went crazy at the Sephora sale. So I don't know. That's like a rationalization to say I feel like I'm doing better, but I'm really not. That's really, you know, let's call a spade a spade. But I think after this haul, I don't know, I'm really, really happy about the stuff I got this time. Like really excited about it. So I can't wait to show you. And I will be doing that shortly. I'm just going to finish these little curls and get on to work. A lot of you have been asking me how my job, what time is it? We'll have to talk about that. I can start now. A lot of you have been asking me about how my job has been going. So for those who are new here, I taught in the classroom for 20 years, first grade, second grade, fourth grade. And now I am a coach for first, second, and third year teachers. I'm gonna say this, it's like your first year of teaching. You don't know what you're doing. You trying different things, learning, going to a lot of trainings, having feelings of doubt that I'm not really doing a great job. And I feel like that for different reasons. And if anybody at my job is watching this, that's fine, because I will tell you that to your face. Like I'm doing the best I can and I'm figuring it out. And I do think that as I continue on in this area of education, I will get better. But I'm learning a lot and just trying to find my lane and my way. The one thing that I am very, very aware of is how much teachers are overwhelmed with meetings, with coaching, with planning, with just the kids. They're so, it's coming from all ends. And I never, ever, ever, ever want to feel so removed from the classroom where I cannot empathize with what teachers are going through. And I was just there last year. So sometimes I feel a little intimidated because I'm like, damn, I'm probably like meeting one of a zillion. So today I plan on just going in, helping out, being hands-on in the classrooms, not really meeting, because I'm like, everybody's just getting to work. I'm not coming in there being like, hi, so anyone? No, that's just too much. All right, I know what time it is. All right, y'all, this is today's look for work. So let me know what you think. I got on my Black Gap hoodie and it's gonna be really nice. So I hope to do some walking during my lunch break. I will be back this evening to do the Sephora haul, and then maybe this video will go up this evening or tomorrow. Not that that means anything to you, I'm just saying it for myself. So I'm going to work. I will see y'all in a little bit.
Hey y'all, so with
A little segment of the video just for the beginning. I must be rubbing my mic, so you're gonna hear a little bit of static, but I promise you it will not last the whole time. So just wanted to let y'all know as a preface. Hey y'all, I am back. It is 6:32 and we are now going to be in the Sephora haul portion of the video. You know, I was looking at my hair. I just got these new, oh my gosh, I just got these new hair ties. Let me show you, because they're really cute. Now y'all know I really like my headbands, but I haven't really been wearing them as much lately. So this one, the whole thing has the wire in it, the bunny ears, so you can have it going back if you want to, but I'm trying to do like the little mod look. I love mod styles. Anyway, I gotta work with it, but I love this. And I'm looking and seeing like just how much my hair has grown, and I don't know, I'm not forcing myself to make a decision, but am I ready to let it grow back? I don't know, but this looks a little bit cute. Now I will say that the Patrick tie, you probably can't see it, but the blush lasted really nice. It has a bit of a graceful fade right here, but I've also been touching my face, and even though I could not really see it on camera this morning, it was too much when I went to work. I was like, okay, you look semi-sunburnt. It might have been the bathroom lighting, I don't know. So I cannot believe this blush. Okay, let's get started, just because I need some lip gloss. And I'm going to show you the stuff I got from Lunar Beauty too, if it's sitting right here, and I think it is. Okay, yeah. No judgment zone, so just preface it with that. This is the new Merit lip gloss. This is the shade Teddy. It's a lip oil though, not a gloss. I like it. It's not anything you need to run and get. The Kosas new setting spray. I like this too. I needed a new setting spray. I'm almost out of my tier. I didn't need this immediately though, because I'm looking and I still have some of my e.l.f. Dewy Grip setting spray, but you know how that goes. But I doubt this is a must-have either. Okay, as well, I showed y'all this Huda Beauty powder in the Ube birthday cake, and I have the matching blush. I really do like this. No. Marky's on my list today, and not the good list.
I'm done.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing. It's not 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
It's not 7 o'clock. And you already know. And here's the Ube blush. Real fast before I get into this blush. I think this is better for layering because I feel like it can give a little bit of an ash factor, but I have to try more with it. I don't want to take it back because, I don't know, I really do like the color, but might have to layer this with something. The Prada mascara went back to the store. That was a whole gimmick, in my opinion. This is the Patrick Ta Not Too Much blush, which is over here somewhere. Oh, here it is right in front of my face. I actually got 2 Patrick Ta blushes. I was really taking a chance. I really love this shade because I was looking for almost like a baby pink. And there were lots of options out for that shade right now. But I went with this one, and it's called Just Enough. And I really liked how it looked on the model. So we'll see what this is gonna look like. But I do think I'm going to enjoy this shade. And maybe the key with me in these blushes is to get a lighter shade. But I don't need any more anytime soon. But I mean, he has a lot of shades that I like, but they're very similar to my types of blushes that I like to get, like those brown beige ones, and so I don't need to add to that part of my collection. Actually, I'm not supposed to be adding any blushes, so I will be having to get rid of some. This one is from Rare Beauty. It's in the shade Worth. I didn't get the putty ones because the one that I wanted was also in the shade Worth, so I wasn't gonna get 2. Because that would just be more extra than what was happening now. Okay, I did get some of the YSL blushes. 4 of them. And I think my favorite one right now has to be this one, which is Rose Haze. Yes, it looks like the Patrick Ta blush that I just showed you. I really like this blush a lot. I know it's light, but I love how this one looks. And then I have this is like the, I don't know, pinky coral one. You know what gets on my nerves? YSL doesn't put the names of their shades on their products, I don't believe. This one is like Restless Rose, I believe, and this one has the gold flecks. So it reminds me a little bit of the NARS Orgasm. And then we have, oh, I love this one too, the new Lava Lier, I'm not sure. But those are the ones I have. I've been using these like crazy. I really have been, and I better be. We all better be if you have one. I got a lip oil from Summer Fridays. I'm probably almost done the one that I have. It's like Blush Dreams or something. This one is warm beige, so that's the color. And I think Summer Fridays, that's probably my favorite lip oil. I did get Torn from Henry Rose. This one has, I really like Henry Rose. This one is soft and clean. It smells like vanilla, tonka bean, but not like Dave. It's not like that. I'm not sure what else is in here, but I really like this. I have tried all the Henry Rose fragrances, and there's some that I really like. They don't have all of the fragrances at Sephora. They only have some. So Torn is one of the ones that I was into. I also have the Ellis Brooklyn Guava Granita. I don't feel moved as of yet. I've only sprayed it one time, but let's just try it right now. But I'm not moved 100%. It's nice though. I like it. I don't know if I'm moved though. It attracted me because it had the banana, which I do smell a little bit, so I'm not mad. Okay, because I didn't have enough blush, I did want to try these two from YSL Beauty. And I know one is like raspberry something or another. I don't even have, oh, I have my phone. I can tell y'all. Yeah, the Guava Granita is nice. It is nice. Peachy Nude, that's the one shade of the other YSL blush. Fuchsia Fling, the raspberry, no, Berry Bang. That's what this one is. So, yes, and I might as well get y'all the notes for the Henry Rose. Vanilla Musk and Sandalwood. I said something else. Tonka bean, no. But it smells like something else. Something that might be like a really light floral, maybe, in that. From Innisfree, I got a hyaluronic acid serum. It's green tea seed hyaluronic acid serum. I wanted to try this one out. I actually had a hyaluronic acid serum from Skin by Kim. Like, it came with one of my orders for free. And I liked it, but I wasn't going to repurchase it. And this one was cheaper. It's $30, I believe, for 80 mLs. So I'm happy to try that. And I've had pretty good experiences with Innisfree. From Sealy, I did get the SPF bronzing concentrate. I wanted to try some bronzing drop, and no, I know I didn't need a bronzer. This is the shade Bronze 02. There's a 1 and a 2. They probably should have deeper colors. I want to try that, and I'm excited. I don't have any like liquid bronzers. Not that I needed one. And then I have the faux filler Huda Beauty gloss in this shade Foxy. So it's like a light brown caramel. I do like the feel of it. It's not sticky at all. Oops, that is never sticky, and it doesn't feel sticky at all. And then I have another bronzer from Say, which I've been wearing this as eyeshadow a lot. And this is the shade Swim. This is the Dew Bronze. I know. Another Legendary Brows from Charlotte Tilbury. And I know I bought another Patrick Ta brow lamination gel because mine is starting to get real sticky all over the wand, which means it's low. And y'all have been telling me about these blushes forever from Denona. So Spice Latte and then Rose and Brunch. Those were the shades that really called to me. So these are the Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. It's a blush. So I'm excited to try that because everyone talks about them. Don't. I just felt like, I know, don't even do it. The Icy Nude palette from Huda Beauty. And you know what? I really think this palette is beautiful. But when they said that this one was like glitter, like that's in Christmas decorations, they were not lying. But I think I will get used out of the other shades, even this one, but just using it really, really lightly, like as a little bit of a sparkle, because I have not been doing shimmers hardly, just, you know, super light satiny. Anyway, yes, I don't care. I mean, I care, but you know what I mean. All right, I did get 3 of these sheer liners from Merit. The other 2 are probably in my purse. So this one is the shade Brownstone. I really like these. And you know what I like about them? First of all, they're very soft. They're sheer. They're satin. I don't think you know what? I do own a satin lip liner. Let me see where it is. I know where it is because I only have 1. Well, now I have 4. No, not that. It's it might be my very first liner. And it's from Urban Decay. Y'all, hold on. That's not it. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna be sad if I can't, because it's usually, oh, is this it? No, yes. This one is called Peyote. And I believe, yes, this is the only other satiny liner that I've ever owned. And look at how well this is holding up after like 6 years. Okay. Anyway, I think that the Merit liners are really great if you want a subtle lip enhancement and something that's not really harsh. And in the pictures, you see the models and they're wearing it, you know, all over their lips, and it looks good like that too, but it's not going to dry your lips out. So I really like pairing it with this. Yeah, I think that was a good move for Merit. It was something different. Like, I really haven't seen sheer lip liners like come out as a thing. So I like that. And I like the subtle enhancement. I remember Lisa Eldridge came out with some pencils that were liners, but they were more for like subtle enhancement. That's kind of what I'm thinking this is like. Got the Hourglass Illusion Priming Moisturizer. I talked about wanting to get that to lessen the amount of layers that I put on. So no, I'm not trying to layer stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, from Josie Marin, I have the Topless Tangerine. Oh my gosh, you know what's crazy? I had the little refill, like it was a mini pack, and I could not find it. Do you know I found it in my bag today? I was so happy to find Topless Tangerine. Topless Tangerine smells so good, y'all. Like if you like a citrus scent, but it's not like, it's not sharp, but it smells fantastic. And this is refillable. Oh no. Oh my God. I'm so mad. I'm like, why does it look like this? I did not want this. I can exchange it, right? This is the body scrub. I'm glad I saw that, because that is not what I wanted. I do not want, okay, I'm gonna put that there. Damn, that's sad. All right, and then I also got the Josie Marin Pink Algae Pro Retinol Body Butter. Now, do I need this? I really don't know, but I will tell y'all what, I have been drinking bone broth, and I swear that the bone broth, because it has collagen in it, I swear it is making my skin so soft. I have been doing that every day, that bone broth. And it has like 16 grams of protein in it. So let's see, somebody said it smells bad, but I don't know if I believe it. No, I don't think that smells bad at all. It doesn't really smell like anything. I don't know what people are talking about, but we'll see. I'm not very experienced with retinol, but we're gonna find out. And lastly, I have my Dior foundation stick in 3.5. I think that 4N might be a summer shade, but I tried that recently and I love my Dior stick. And I don't know if y'all know the story about my Dior stick. The Dior stick that I had, I was trying to see how much product I had left, and then it got stuck in that position, and then I kept trying to use it like that, and I had to keep it in a baggie, and it was just so much. I was just like, girl, just get a new one. So I still have my 4.0, but see that? Like, that looks good. This is like perfect. I mean, not 4.0, 4N. This is 3.5N. And that looks good. Like, come on now. I'm trying to cover up because I have this little dark spot because I had acne right there. It's getting on my nerves. So that's what I got from the Sephora sale. And that's a lot. I'm trying to think. The only other thing that I am going to take back, well, I'm going to exchange that Topless Tangerine because I do not need a body scrub at all. I got Rose Whip by Fleur. And I'm not sure what's going on, but as soon as I spray it, like, it smells cool. It's rose, but it has a little something fruity in the opening. But as soon as it dries down, I can't smell anything. Like, I don't know if I'm going nose blind to it or what, but I cannot smell a thing. So that's gonna go back because I don't have time for that. All right, let me show y'all what I got from Lunar Beauty because a mess, y'all. And I also felt like, I don't know, it might be me, but then I felt like, were my eyelids a little bit itchy when I was wearing this? So let me know. But they ain't that itchy that I'm not gonna wear it because I love this palette. Oh, I showed y'all this. But the palette that I really wanted was this Moonshroom. I've been looking at Moonshroom for I don't know how long, probably since it came out, and I just never bought it. And y'all know I'm up to 92 palettes that I've gotten rid of this year. And I'm still going too because I am gonna convert everything to like what I'm wearing now. I'm not trying to add too many palettes, but look how beautiful this is. This palette is absolutely stunning. And I'm not even overusing it because y'all know I don't even say that word. This is a beautiful palette. Like, I cannot wait to use this. And I'm also enjoying that the palettes are more matte heavy because oh my gosh, the old me would have never considered all matte looks. And now they are just my favorites. I'm so surprised at myself. And then since I was on a roll, I decided to get the Full Fantasy palette as well. I really don't remember too much about this palette when it came out, but since I was on the site, I was looking at the shades and I was like, oh, this palette is really cute. So that's the Full Fantasy. Okay, I guess that's a best friend thing. I don't know. But I'm happy with those three palettes and they go right with just the type of makeup that I've been doing lately. And the moon shrooms give me a little color. So I also have 2 of the liquid blushes. So this one is called Bella, I think. Bloom Bella. So that's the color of that. I know. And then I also have this one called Mauve Mommy. So y'all see this is right with my little color theme. I did get a lipstick. This one is called Milk Tea. So let's see what this looks like. Oh, you pushed the button. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's nice. That's pretty. I didn't even look at this before. That's nice. Now, the one thing that I have tried are the lip oils. I really do like them. So I have Trust Me. Okay. I think it has a fruity smell. I had one lip oil and I used it all up. This last one is called Tease Me. So let's see. This looks like a mistake. I feel like I didn't mean to get that, but it's not bad though. Maybe I did mean to get it. You can't really see it. Oh my gosh, I love this lip oil. Whatever. So that's what I got. Let me know what you ended up purchasing from the Sephora sale, but I do know a lot of people did not shop it, and if that was your goal, I am very happy for you. Oh my gosh, I forgot 2 other things that I bought. Tag, I don't even know where they are. I did buy 2 of the Valentino Spike lipsticks thanks to Alicia Archer. It was like Crying in a Limo and something Couture. So those, I like those. They're cool because they're matte and they're a lip balm, but it's matte, so it's not drying. I do think, I mean, makeup is so overpriced. So I don't know, it's refillable, but I'm not using up any lipsticks. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's not happening. But I'm really excited about these purchases. I have been using a lot of these things and I will continue to do that. When I think about makeup that's coming out that I'd be interested in, I think the only things that really pique my interest are like Natasha Denona palettes, and I would love to see what the Byredo palette is going to look like. I do believe it usually releases around this time, so I would love to see the color story. The Mineralscapes palette from last year was the first one that I've owned by them, and in that size, and it's very beautiful. The little nugget palettes, I was not a fan. I'm trying to think of what else. I didn't get the Mothership. I told you all that. Byredo. Oh, Adept. So Adept is re-releasing their Seahorse palette. I'm not sure if that's revealed yet, but I'm interested in that one. I really like the original Seahorse palette that I have. That is more of a companion palette and it's all shimmers. So I'm not really sure if that goes with how I'm moving with makeup lately. But Adept always, you know, intrigues me. But I haven't purchased any of the palettes this year. I didn't get Minka. I didn't get Emo. I can't remember what else may have come out. But I didn't get any of the palettes this year. But I do like the OG Seahorse. So maybe I'll pull that out and put it with some of my palettes that I'm using a lot right now and see how I feel about it before I spend the money on another all shimmer palette. I just don't think that might be the smartest move for me. That's it, y'all. I think I have caught you all up on life and just everything that's going on. I would love to get back to filming more frequently, and I'm sure I will get there. Sometimes I am not sure what I want to talk about, but just know I am here working it all out and still loving makeup, still loving y'all in this community and chit chatting. Just sometimes life is lifing, and I think I'm at a point right now where I am not trying to completely pack every single minute of the day. I'm looking for that balance of ease, and if I don't feel like when I sit down and film that is going to be, I don't want to say good quality, but like if I really don't have the time realistically to do it, then I don't want to do it, because this is something that I truly am passionate about and enjoy. And when my time is so compressed, I'm like, ooh, I got a few minutes, let me do this like that. You know, it becomes like a rush or something that like a task that I feel like that I have to get done. And that's really not how I've ever looked at this. It is something that I really enjoy and view as an outlet and a way to connect. And I want to make sure it stays that way. So yeah, I don't want y'all to think I forgot about y'all or anything like that. I'm just trying to balance myself and also figure out where I belong, you know, on this platform. So that's gonna be it, y'all. I'm hoping I can just run through editing this video real fast so I can put it up tonight so we can hang. And yeah, just let me know how you're doing, and you know, I will be back and see y'all soon. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Go on, blow up your ear.